Hey there, it's Wasted Potential 616 back again with more comic reviews. I'm going to try and do quite a few comic reviews and be quite quick about it, so let's get started. Okay, let's start with Fantastic Four 577. I really enjoyed this. This is very good. Hickman's keeping up his good work, you know. He knows what he's doing with the Fantastic Four, and Eagleman's artwork is as good as ever. Just, you know, top marks on both accounts. Now, he's got the Fantastic Four down. You know, he realises that they're not just superheroes. They're not really superheroes. They're adventurers and explorers, and this is what they've been doing. They've been exploring, you know, in recent issues. And they're on the blue area of the moon, and it involves the Inhumans. And without messing around with, you know, established continuity too much, Eagleman sort of has a new slant and a new twist on the Inhumans. Basically, it turns out that the Kree experimented on other alien races and created other Inhumans, and that they've all kind of come together for a purpose. And he just plays around with, you know, some different ideas, and it's really fun, you know. It's really good. It was great to see the Badoon and the Dire Wraiths. They're sort of classic old school Marvel aliens, you know. I didn't actually recognise the white ones. They're called the Chimelian White Room, and the other ones, I can't even pronounce them. Well, I only recognise them because one of their race is a guy from the Guardians of the Galaxy, but the old Guardians of the Galaxy. But yeah, this was a fun issue. Now, my only criticism is these recent issues seem to be kind of stopping and starting, and they feel a bit unfinished. Now, the last issue had been kind of discovering Atlantis, a new Atlantis, and then it kind of wasn't mentioned in this, and it just felt a little bit unfinished. And I kind of get the feeling that's going to happen with this as well, because the next issue is about Annihilus, and unless he's involved in this storyline, the same thing's going to happen. Now, maybe Hickman's just taking a new approach with writing the Fantastic Four. I'm going to do sort of these one-shot kind of issues and then bring them together later. But at the moment, they will feel a little bit unfinished. But apart from that, a great read. Okay, Siege tie-in, New Mutants 11. This was really good. I like this. Kind of straightforward one shot. Now, I'm not too familiar with this new incarnation of the New Mutants. So I say new, but it's the old, just since the relaunch. I will be reading it because of the Second Coming storyline, but this sort of carries on from the crossover with the X-Men Dark Avengers, and Moonstar basically paying a debt to Hela for getting powers to fight Ares, and that's what she does basically. She collects souls from the dead as guardians in the Siege battle, and yeah, it kind of feels slightly like an old legend, because I'm going to kind of spoil it a little bit. Basically, she doesn't listen exactly to her orders, and there's kind of a price to that, and it feels like sort of an old legend, you know. There's a moral to the story, and it's good. The artwork's nice. I'm not too familiar with the artist, Nico Henrichon, but yeah, just nice, you know, good. Nothing special, groundbreaking, but just a nice, solid read. It's completely different from, kind of separate from the whole Siege thing. It kind of just takes place there, but it works, and it exists well with the whole Siege storyline. It makes a lot of sense, you know. Just an enjoyable read, just above average. Okay, another Siege tie-in, Dark Wolverine 84. I was a bit disappointed with this, you know. The artwork's good, Camcollier, I pronounced that wrong, sorry. But away in Lou, I'm not sure what they're doing. Well, I know what they're doing here. This is basically just a character study of Dakin, okay? And basically, the Fates are kind of testing him, and we get to see him sort of fighting his battle in the whole siege situation, and then being able to change his mind and doing it in a different way and whatnot, and just see what type of guy he is, whether he's going to be a leader, whether he wants to be a leader and he figures out he isn't, or is he just a bloodthirsty killer. And just it's basically a character study, you know, how independent he wants to be, or does he want to be led, you know. And if you're interested in the character and sort of trying to understand him a bit more, yeah, this is worth picking up. But as a story, it doesn't really go anywhere, and it doesn't really add to the whole siege thing. So I was a bit disappointed, you know, average, maybe a bit below. Okay, Amazing Spider-Man 627. This was really good. I really enjoyed this. The usual high standards of Spider-Man. Now, I'm not too familiar with Roger Stern, the writer, but he does a great job. Nice little balance of Peter Parker's personal life mixed in with Spider-Man. He gets involved with the Juggernaut here, who's had the crap kicked out of him. It's nice. There you go, the Juggernaut in a crater there, all beaten up, and he basically is investigating who's done this. I'm not going to spoil it, but basically the character behind it is a character from Spider-Man's past, and just a really kind of interesting character concept, and it's kind of cool to have him back, and it'll be interesting to see what they do with him, because him and Spider-Man do have a very close history together. But yeah, this is written well, and the artwork's great. I really like it. It's Romita-ish artwork, and it's Roger Stern. Sorry, that's the writer, Lee Weeks. And yeah, this is just a good read. I enjoyed this. My only criticism of it is it's not that original, because that scene there, the Juggernaut in a crater, I think I saw it a few years ago, just before the whole Onslaught thing, where Onslaught basically beat him up, and yeah, smashed him into the ground, left the crater. It was exactly like that, and there was kind of a mystery about who did this to the Juggernaut. Now, to be fair, they don't prolong the who did that to the Juggernaut, because it is revealed in this issue. But yeah, you know, I'd kind of seen that before, but apart from that, a good read. Alright, last and maybe least, Prelude to Deaddpool Corps. The only reason why I had this in there was kind of in my slot, was kind of a mistake, because I get other Deadpool issues. Yeah, it was okay. I'm not too interested in this Deadpool Corps storyline. I think the whole idea behind this was kind of, I think they're trying to get like a kind of funny, ironic fuck you to the fans, basically, because it's like people complaining, you know, Deadpool's getting a bit overexposed, there's too much of him, too many issues, and they're like, well, how about we just get loads of Deadpools and put them in one issue? Now, they're kind of alternate reality versions, and it's kind of interesting, and it's funny in parts. It's typical Deadpool stuff, you know. There's a little nod to the, I forget what those furry little, that cartoon, the Treehouse Friends, or something like that, you know, those little cuddly teddy bear animals that kill each other brutally. There's a little sort of homage to them in here. It's okay. I was really put off by the artwork, though. It's kind of very kind of computer generated and looking. Maybe it isn't, but it looks like that to me. Maybe it isn't, I don't know, but it looks that way. I didn't like the artwork. Sorry, Carl Baker. Hey, you can draw a hell of a lot better than me, you know, but I didn't like it. So yeah, I don't have a huge interest in this storyline. I might pick up the first issue just to see what it's like, but you know, I wouldn't recommend this. Anyway, I'll leave it at that. There's going to be some new comics at the comic shop tomorrow, so I should be back with some more reviews later. Anyway, see you later guys, look after yourselves.